Back to Booze Briefs. I'm Matt.
I'm Derek.
And today we're in the studio.
Ooh,
we're fancy.
Studio.
Yeah, we're fancy. We're fancy.
Hopefully the audio works out.
I hope so too.
Hopefully the lighting doesn't make us look like ghouls or
and
whatever.
There's no lawnmowers.
No.
Leaf blowers or FedEx trucks.
If somebody comes in here blowing leaves, we've got a real problem.
Yeah, I kind of hope they do. I think that would be awesome. So what are we drinking today?
Today we're having something that neither of us have had before: the Old Elk straight wheat whiskey.
I hope that it's made out of elk.
Ooh, let me check the mash bill.
Is there any elk blood?
I'm not seeing any elk in here.
I'm disappointed already.
So sorry, but I get to crack the seal on this one.
Ooh, normally that's a bad thing when you crack the seal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where does this juice come from?
So this is MGP juice.
Okay.
So Old Elk has their own distillery, and it's out in Colorado.
Okay.
And they're making like 120 some barrels.
Okay.
But it's all MGP juice in here. And Greg Metz, the master distiller, was the master distiller.
That was kind of a letdown, of course.
I was trying not... Yeah, better.
Yeah, better.
Not bad. So Greg Metz was the master distiller at MGP. And so he oversaw what went into this bottle.
Okay.
He is now the master distiller at Old Elk. And he went and like picked all these barrels and did all that. So
Perfect.
He's been with this the whole way.
Perfect. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so give me that glass there. Ah, nice catch.
See?
That's what it's like to have a friend.
Yep, that's right.
As I knock my own glass over. Shit.
So nervous.
Don't want to mess up the studio.
That's right.
So I walked into the local bottle shop and saw they had this one. They had the wheated bourbon. They had they had two other varieties.
Okay.
So there was 4 options there. And I went with the wheat whiskey. Because I was like, what's going on here?
Right.
Matt, the mash bill on this is 95% wheat.
Really?
5% barley.
Okay.
No corn, no rye in it.
Huh.
So what they say on Old Elk's website is that wheat mash bills have the same challenges of rye. They're not easy, whatever. Greg Metz was the guy who started the 95% rye chain of things and wanted to do this with wheat. So yeah, let's see what's going on here. It's 50%. Is that the same thing as on here? No, their website is wrong.
Nice.
Yeah, straight wheat whiskey. Yeah, this is actually 57.2.
I was going to say, I think we just talked about that, and it wasn't 50.
Yeah, and it's aged 6 years.
And it does say on the back that it's 95%. So we do know that at least that is correct on the website.
Yeah, and I heard him talking. I was listening to the Bourbon Life podcast, I think it was, where they talked to Greg Metz, and they confirmed the 95% wheat.
Smells good.
Yeah.
Now, does it taste as good as it smells?
I don't know.
Do they give any notes on like nose or aroma?
Yeah,
or
so on
anything?
their site, the first word under aroma is soft, which that's not an aroma.
And I wouldn't classify that as soft, anyways.
Yeah. Honey, fruity, cherry, vanilla, and oak. Taste warm. Peach, dried fig, vanilla, yeasty, and cedar.
Yeasty. The yeasty boys.
Yeah, there's definitely some heat on the nose.
Mm-hmm. Wow. That's warm.
Yeah. For just coming out of the bottle, if it's got some heat, but I think if we let this, and we're not going to let it sit in the glass for like 15 or 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's going to be some kick-ass stuff.
I get the honey.
Yeah.
A lot of honey in that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I mean, there is none of that char, like brown sugar, vanilla, caramel, maybe a hint of vanilla, but like there's those deep, rich notes that you associate with bourbon.
The classics aren't there.
I don't get those in this.
No.
And that's not a bad thing. Like it still has, like there's really good texture to it.
Yep. Yeah, there is. And it's not, it's like it's just thick enough.
Yeah.
You know, that you don't have to feel like you have to chew it.
Right.
You know, it holds its own well, but it's not sticking around forever.
Realize I forgot to close the door and there's a baby downstairs. I'll be right back.
Hey, you do what you got to do. I like that's a good bottle too. Master Distiller Select Barrel 303. So it's a 6-year. I like that.
Sorry about that. I'll try to be more professional next time.
We're in the studio.
Yeah, I know. Slacking off.
Daycare downstairs.
Damn, that is good.
I like that a lot.
So this was not the most expensive of their offerings. I think the weeded bourbon was. This was, I think, 65?
Yes.
65 or 70?
I've seen them anywhere from like 65 to like $90.
Yeah. So this is kind of weird that on Old Elk's website, it says, like, they don't have one MSRP. It says $63 to $84.
Just kind of whatever we feel like that
Yeah.
day. You know what? Hey guys, bump the price.
Yeah, screw it.
Daddy needs a new car. Bump the price.
I've got a good review from the guys at Booze Briefs. Crank it up.
Crank
'Cause
it
that's-
up.
We know we move the needle.
That is the truth. We do.
Yeah. I'm going to add a little agua to this.
Bloop. I enjoy that. So we did a larceny, which is also another weeded,
Yes.
and we asked for suggestions on what we should compare that to, like in a blind, and they said Old Elk was like that was one of the ones that we really needed to do.
Yeah, I want to see what the other offerings from Old Elk are. Because let's see, yeah, blended straight bourbon whiskey, yeah, straight wheated, straight wheat, and a straight rye. I didn't see the rye.
I don't know that I've seen the rye. Ooh,
Cask
man,
finished.
that water changes that a lot. That just it brings out cinnamon on that somehow. Like just heat kills all the other flavors.
Yeah,
That's much better neat.
water does not improve that.
No, that,
Yeah, you're right. It's like harsh, a little more astringent now.
I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah, I'm just getting hot, and it's like the middle of my tongue is just like,
yeah, no, it's not like normally when you get something and it's got the heat, you can like feel it in your gums or like on the tip of your tongue, whatever. This is like a mohawk of heat right down the middle of your tongue. Whoa.
Yeah.
And the nose
like
is completely gone.
Yes, I just get rubbing alcohol.
I don't even get that. I just smell my glass. That's all I can smell.
I don't know that I've ever had a high proof whiskey where water kills it like that.
Just absolutely dead.
Yeah, I mean, I could see if you're taking regular Basil Hayden, like
Right.
40%, it's already lean, and you put water in it, and you go like, oh yeah, there's even less there.
Now it's more deader.
Yeah.
Yikes. That's what I forgot to bring. I forgot to bring the toasted.
Oh man, I have to drink something else with rice today.
Yarr. Huh.
Yeah, they tried to offer that to me at the ABC store, and I went,
We
I'm good.
Try mine before you do that.
Yeah.
It's actually not as we'll discuss that
Okay,
one when we
okay.
review that one, but
Yeah, the guy at the store even said, yeah, I've heard some mixed things on it.
yeah, I'd mix it with things.
All right, so this guy, yeah, it was $65-$70. Let's judge it neat, because judging it with water, it's taking a lot of points off.
Yes. So you cracked it, so I'll go first. I think neat. That's a good 87.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's above a daily drinker. It's a little expensive for what it is, but it's a 6-year, so the presentation's good. It's different. It's definitely different than everything else I have on my shelf.
Yep.
I'd buy it at that money. I think 87 is the right number for it.
I'm going to go a little higher than that. I'm going to go 90.
Okay.
Reason is I like that it's different.
Yep.
Because, I mean, we're lucky enough to have a lot of good bourbons on our shelf. And
That's true.
And now a lot of good ryes.
That's true.
A year and a half ago, I don't know that I had any rye, and now I do.
Got a couple.
Yeah, I
Just a couple.
got a couple. But there's nothing on my shelf like this. And
No.
I like having something different to go to. Like you said, nice bottle, nice presentation. I don't know that I'm giving them more points for that, but it's not getting docked.
No, definitely
And
not.
so, yeah.
And it's a real cork, too.
Like you say, it is a hair on the pricey side, but I appreciate that it's something different and not just here's 51% corn and 28 rye and the rest barley. Ta-da! It's a bourbon.
Right. No, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I will now investigate the other options that they have there.
Yep. I would do the same. So check it out. If you've had this or any of the other options, let us know. And we forgot to tell you earlier, but if you've made it to this point in the video, hit that subscribe button. We really do appreciate it.
Yeah, we're creeping up on the subscribers on YouTube. It's nice, and we've got some videos out there that are hitting. So let's keep it going, and appreciate your support.
Yeah. Well, until the next one. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.